the biggest cheat sheet in stock trading. Not cheat sheet as in it's a bad thing, but a cheat sheet as it's going to help you. It is going to be the simplest, easiest guide to let you guys find hot press releases and know what that press release means. It's going to tell you if that press release is good, if that press release is bad, and if that is a stock that you should be jumping into right away. And what this is, guys, is going to be keywords that you guys want to be looking for in a hot press release. So this word list right here, we have the word endpoints. That is as best as you can get. When a company reaches its endpoints, meets its endpoints, that is going to lead to some of the biggest spikes, biggest runs, and biggest rips. When you see these 3-star words, you are going to see very nice climbs, very nice spikes, and very nice moves. Now, I cannot guarantee that these spikes are going to go on massive top gainers and they're going to hold their gains and go on some sort of big time rip and run. But what I can say is when you see these keywords in a title of a press release, you are going to see some sort of volume move in on them. That could be very strong buying volume that moves the stock on up, which could lead it towards a top gainer. But sometimes, again, it gets very big buying volume and comes back down. Sometimes it's very big buying volume, holds its gains, then eventually falls. Sometimes it's a big top gainer who holds its gains and goes on a next big leg on up and becomes the biggest supernova of the year. This is what I use every single morning so that you guys, of course, know exactly what to be looking for. So let's read some of these right now. We have our 3-star words, which is going to be phase 3. Positive, top of the line, significant, demonstrates, treatment, drug trials, agreement, cancer, partnership, collaboration, improvement, successful, billionaire, Carl Icahn, increases, awarded, primary. Now, what do I mean? Like, where do we even find these? We are going to find these in the title of a press release. So for instance, if we see, all right, this company, stock XYZ, comes out with positive phase 3 trials, right? That's going to be a very strong keyword. Sometimes we see many different things in here where we say, hey, we have reached our endpoints on our positive phase 3 trials that is demonstrating significant results on our cancer treatments. Sometimes we see that. And when we see things along those lines, our mind is blown, right? We can go over and let's check out, GLSI. GLSI, this was a play that was able to go on a massive spike, massive rip, and massive run because it came out with a cancer press release. And where can we find this? We can go right back over to Yahoo Finance. And this happened when? All the way back at around December 9th. And we go right to Yahoo Finance right here, type in GLSI, and we could scroll back to when this really started happening. So over on GLSI, this stock went on this crazy spike where this stock went all the way from $5 all the way up towards $160. And that's just because why? Because it has some keywords that I've taught you guys right here. And the keywords that I was able to teach you guys was, of course, understanding breast cancer treatment. So what we have, this was the big one that kicked it on off. You could see again, the stock skyrockets more than 2,000%. The stock jumped up 190%, but this was the press release that kicked it on off. And what does this press release say right here? This press release says, Greenwich Life Sciences announces poster presentation of 5-year data for GP2 phase 2 clinical trials showing 0% recurrence of breast cancer data. Okay, so I know we read that, and again, sometimes we read things quick and it may get a little confusing. Greenwich Life Science announces poster presentation of 5-year data for GP2 phase 2B clinical trial showing 0% recurrence in breast cancer. Sometimes, again, a new trader reads that and they're really confused, really thrown off right away. But what do we know right away, right? Right away, we know our keyword list. And right when we have our keyword list, we know that we are going to be seeing, just in the title right here, phase 2 trials showing 0% recurrence in breast cancer. So we are going to be having 2-star word, phase 2, 3-star word, cancer. And then what's this at the bottom, guys? Where we have inside the press release, the italic font. Whenever we have these little dash lines right here, it's always worth, again, giving it a quick little skim as well. So again, we're talking about our phase 2 trials. We could see, again, these clinical trials that have been going on right here. We have our analysis of disease-free, free survival on patients treated with this shows a 100% survival rate. We're entering into phase 3 trials. This is all very good. So if you need to, you can always jump down and read this a little bit more to get a little bit of an understanding. Because in stock trading, time is money. You guys have probably heard that saying a million times. I cannot wait for GLSI for me to read this whole entire thing, read this whole entire thing, read this whole entire thing, then go over to businesswire.com and read this whole entire thing. I'd be sitting here for, 20, 30 minutes. What's going on as I'm reading this? As I'm reading this, other people are buying the stock. and this stock is going higher and getting bigger rips and getting bigger runs. But the thing is, if I see GLSI, I am, let's say, looking at my news streamer every single morning, right? We have our news streamer, and it goes through every single stock, and all of a sudden I see, boom, we have announced this poster of phase 2 trials right away. Awesome. Showing 0% reoccurrence of breast cancer. Okay, absolutely awesome. I already know right away this is a play I want to be getting involved in. That took me 2 seconds to notice we have phase 2 trials showing again 0% recurrence in breast cancer. We already know right away we have again keywords we want to be looking for. So this is things that we always want to be on top of, and sometimes you'll see again a match of all these words where we have our phase 2 trials or phase 3 trials have reached its endpoints, going over treatment and demonstrating whatever they could be talking about. And this is again allowing us to basically skip the whole entire article, stop wasting time, and be able to jump in on our plays right away and be able to get the best price possible before they start moving on up. So let's just see how well this works. Let's just go over the press releases today, right? You're not going to go through, pick the best ones. Let's just go over the press releases today, and let's see again how those plays were able to hold on up. All right? So what were the press releases today? What were the ones that got some of the biggest spikes over in pre-market? Well, some of the biggest spikes over in pre-market was BMRA. BMRA came out with a press release, and we can go back to a 1-minute time frame right here, and let's make this a little bit larger, and we could see that BMRA went from $5 and spiked all the way up towards around $8. A beautiful rip right here. Now, what happened on BMRA? BMRA 3 hours ago says Bioamerica's fast 15 minutes simple to use COVID antigen tests receives a CE mark. And what do we have right here? We received our first order to ship tests in coming weeks. Our clinical studies have demonstrated an overall performance of 94.7% positive agreement and 99.7% negative agreement. Okay, that's all I need to read. All I need to read. And you know what? I already know that this play right here is going from $5 and shooting all the way up to $8. Why do I know that? We take a look at our keywords. What are our keywords? Again, Bioamerica's fast 15 minutes simple to use COVID-19 antigen test receives. 2-star word, receives. What are we receiving? We could be receiving money. We could be receiving an award. We could be receiving an FDA approval. In this case, we're receiving CE mark. Okay? So again, right when I see the word receives, I'm saying, well, okay, I definitely want to watch this. And especially at the time that this video is being recorded, COVID and COVID testing is a very big thing in the world. So the thing is, that could also be one of those little odd words that we always want to be watching as well. Then again, I go down to, again, inside the press release, and I see receives again. And I also, what do I see right here? Demonstrated. Okay, we can have, again, 3-star word, demonstrates. What is it demonstrating? A performance on 94% positive. Okay, so we're demonstrating positive, 3-star word right here. And we're also, again, having this agreement. And we could see another 3-star word right here is agreement. Then we could also go through this a little bit more. Is there anything else right here? Nope. But the thing is, right when I see this press release come out, I know right away, BMRA. We have a fast 15 minutes, simple to use COVID rapid test, receives CE mark, receives keyword, cool. We're demonstrating overall performance, 94% positive agreement, demonstrated, boom. Okay, I can go ahead and hop in. This stock, again, just came on out at at 8 o'clock. Stock just went on a big rip. Guess what would happen if you went on and you started reading that whole entire thing? The time you get done with that, it's going to be all the way at, 8:30. You're going to be completely done with this play. You missed out on the big spike already. Now, even if you're super late, you could see the stock got a little bit of a spike later on. But the thing is, this keyword list right here is going to help us. Let's go to another one. What else that had a nice little spike this morning? Well, we had LJPC, right? LJPC. This is a great mover this morning. Went from 398 all the way up towards around 674. What happened on LJPC? LGPC announces an exclusive licensing agreement. And we could see right here on, things that we really don't know too much about. We got La Jolla Pharmaceutical Company announces exclusive licensing agreement for G-Pereza, Entastasia 2, Exavira, Exavcline in Europe. It's like, Deck, what the heck did you even just say, right? I don't even know what I just said. But the thing is, what did we know right away? We know right away, we see the word agreement. Right when we see the word agreement, 3-star word, agreement, it's something we want to look at. We can see again, read the italic font if we need a little bit more help. And we could see that we receive an upfront cash payment of $22.5 million. 1-star word, which is going to show up in a moment right here. 1-star word, any large sum of money. So we're receiving a large sum of money right here. So again, that is absolutely awesome. That is absolutely great. Do I need to read all of this right here? Do I need to, again, sit here and waste 25 minutes? No. Time is money. I hop in on this play at 420. The stock can then spike all the way up towards around 671. Look how great, look how awesome that is, right? We can look at USWS. And this was, again, a play that actually spiked last night in after hours, where we could see USWS went on a great spike at 415 from 52 cents all the way up to $1.20. USWS, what happened right here? This stock, 19 hours ago. 19 hours ago, right at 4:15, as you guys can see, right at 4:15, right as the stock starts spiking, we're watching the news and our news streamer, and we could see U.S. Well Services Range Resource Corp finalize an extension of electric frac contract. So we say to ourselves, I don't know what any of this means. Well, again, we have our key word right here, which is contract. We look at our 2-star words, of course, and underneath our 2-star words, we are going to have the word contract. Contract is two companies binding together, and right when, again, we have this contract, that's going to help out both companies. Investors know that, and again, what's going to lead to that? A nice spike and a nice rip. We don't got to take 30 minutes to read a press release. We can hop in right away, and we can go from 60 cents all the way on up towards around 121. We don't have to wait 30 minutes to read a press release, and we can hop in on LJPC from the price of $4 all the way up towards around $7. We don't need to take 15 minutes, and we can hop in on BMRA at 550 and see the stock go all the way up towards around $8. So again, that is absolutely awesome and absolutely crucial that I want every single trader here to understand. Now, what I want you guys to also know is, well, Deck, how do you find the news? Well, personally, my news streamer, if you guys do not know, is I use Scans News Streaming. So again, let me bring this up right here so everyone can see this. And if you guys would like to use the same news streamer I have, I will definitely, again, go ahead and post the link below. So make sure, again, you guys just click that link, or I'll post it right over in chat for you guys so that you guys are all set, ready to go on tradecaster.com. And what I always do, of course, on our news streamer is this is going to allow me to be able to see all the news the moment it comes out. Now, if you guys have scans, you guys can go ahead and look at this news streamer, and you guys can click keyword filter. Now, if you guys would like to, you can use this keyword filter right here and go ahead and post it in here. So you guys are only going to get news that comes out with, of course, these hot press release words. So again, that's a beautiful thing. Now again, if you want this news streamer, I will post it right below and post it right over in chat on tradecaster.com so that you guys have it. So again, make sure you check this out. But you guys can go to right to the keyword filter right here and put in every single keyword filter, so the moment that one of these press releases come out, you guys have it right away. And that's, again, how I'm able to find, so many hot plays so quickly. So many traders are always asking, Deck, how do you find news so quick? You're posting all this news every single morning. We take a look at our morning newsletter, and again, I have every single hot press release that has come out. How am I doing this? Well, again, it's from this keyword list that I put together. It's from, again, years of, again, learning what stocks and what words bring in the most hype, and then, of course, having the equipment to do it. So I'm always going to stream that news streamer 100% free over on tradecaster.com. I'm always, again, going to be able to live stream, and I'll be able to commentate and post every single alert that I have, of course, over in chat for you guys. But the thing is, I want you guys to understand how I'm doing this and how you guys can do this as well, because my goal here is to make you guys successful traders. My goal is not to have a whole bunch of followers. I want you guys to be able to trade alongside of me, not behind me, side of me, get in front of me. I want to teach you guys my strategies so you guys can go ahead and be successful traders, not just always be in the shadow. All right, so again, I am always going to tell you absolutely everything about my strategy, show you guys, again, how to be successful in the stock market, how I find hot news, and how, of course, we can be profitable every single day. So again,